From confusion to creation, crafting a simple pop-up flower card. We have all been there, staring at a pile of craft paper with a vision in mind but no idea where to start. When I first looked at the beautiful floral designs by Liuba Flowers, I felt a little stuck. I didn't know exactly how to bridge the gap between a flat piece of paper and a 3D surprise. However, once I sat down and let my creative juices flow, the aha moment arrived. I realized the pop-up mechanism is actually incredibly simple to master. I had so much fun putting this together, and the best part is that you can create these cards in just a few minutes. Here's the straightforward 4-step process I used to bring this card to life. Step 1, prep the pop-up mechanism. The magic happens with the green paper, which serves as the stem or base for your flowers. Instead of overcomplicating the folds, you simply cut parallel slits into the fold of the paper to create a tab. By pushing this tab inward so it stands upright when the paper is opened, you've created your mechanism. Step 2, cut your floral elements. While your mechanism is ready, it is time to give it some personality. Using the inspiration from Liuba's designs, cut out your flower shapes and leaves. Because the mechanism is sturdy, you can go as simple or as detailed as you like with your petal shapes. Step 3, glue and assemble. Now take those floral cutouts and glue them onto the front face of the green pop-up tab you created. In step 1, it is important to ensure your flowers stay within the boundaries of the card when it's closed, so they don't get bent. This is the stage where you really see the 3D effect take shape. Step 4, the final reveal. To finish the project, take your green mechanism sheet and glue it inside a contrasting pink card. The pink provides a beautiful, vibrant backdrop that makes the green garden pop. Once the glue dries, you have a professional-looking, handmade card that looks far more complex than it actually was to build. The transition from not knowing what to do to holding a finished card was such a rewarding experience. It's a reminder that sometimes we just need to start cutting and let the inspiration take over. Hello, creative souls! Welcome to our little corner of inspiration. Today, we're embarking on a delightful journey, transforming simple paper into a blooming surprise. Have you ever found yourself gazing at a beautiful craft project? Perhaps inspired by the stunning floral creations of artists like Liuba Flowers, and felt that familiar flicker of where do I even begin? I certainly have. There's a moment of delightful anticipation, followed by a touch of bewilderment when you're faced with a stack of paper and a vision that feels miles away from reality. I remember looking at those intricate pop-up flower cards, marveling at how a flat surface could suddenly burst into 3-dimensional life. The gap between a simple sheet of paper and that magical, unfolding surprise felt like a chasm. I traced the lines in my mind, trying to decipher the secret to that sudden bloom, but the exact steps remained elusive. It's that feeling of wanting to create something beautiful, something that brings a smile to someone's face, but being unsure of the precise path to get there. But here's the wonderful thing about creativity. It often reveals itself when we simply allow ourselves to explore. I decided to set aside the overwhelming desire for perfection and just play. I started with a basic idea, a simple fold, a tentative cut. And as I experimented, letting my hands guide my thoughts, something clicked. The aha moment arrived, not with a thunderclap, but with a quiet understanding. I realized that the magic of the pop-up mechanism isn't some complex engineering feat. It's actually incredibly simple. Built on a few fundamental principles that are surprisingly accessible, this realization was a game changer. It shifted my perspective from how can I possibly do this, to how can I explore this simple idea, and that's exactly what we're going to do together today. We're going to break down the process, step by step, from that initial moment of confusion to the joyous creation of your very own pop-up flower card. Think of it as unlocking a delightful secret, a way to add an extra layer of wonder to your handmade greetings. Our goal is to demystify the pop-up element. We'll focus on understanding the core mechanics that allow paper to spring to life. It's about building a foundation of knowledge that you can then adapt and expand upon for countless other projects. We're not aiming for overly complicated designs right out of the gate. Instead, we're focusing on mastering a fundamental technique that will give you the confidence to tackle more intricate ideas later on. The beauty of this approach is that it's forgiving. Mistakes are simply opportunities to learn and adjust. If a fold isn't quite right or a cut isn't perfectly straight, it's okay. We'll learn how to work with those little imperfections, or how to easily correct them. The focus is on the process, on the joy of making, and on the satisfaction of seeing your creation come to fruition. Imagine the delight on someone's face when they open your card, and instead of a flat image, a vibrant flower unfurls before their eyes. It's a moment of unexpected joy, a small piece of magic delivered right to their hands. And the best part? You'll know that you created that magic yourself, with your own hands and your own creative spirit. So let's gather our supplies, some colorful cardstock, scissors, and a bit of adhesive. We'll start with the very basics, understanding how simple folds and strategic cuts can create the illusion of depth and movement. We'll explore how to prepare the base of your card and how to construct the elements that will form your pop-up flower. Each step will be clear, concise, and designed to build your confidence. This isn't about being an expert crafter overnight. It's about embracing the learning process, enjoying the tactile experience of working with paper, and discovering the rewarding feeling of bringing a creative idea to life. We'll celebrate each small victory along the way, from the perfect fold to the satisfying click of the pop-up mechanism. By the end of our time together, you'll have a beautiful, handmade pop-up flower card, and more importantly, you'll have a newfound understanding of how to create these delightful surprises. You'll have demystified the magic and unlocked a new creative skill. This is just the beginning of what you can create. Thank you so much for joining me on this creative adventure. I hope you feel inspired and empowered to start crafting. If you enjoyed this tutorial and want to see more projects that bring a little extra joy and creativity into your life, please consider following along. Happy crafting!